Dad, what's the matter?
Look at you, working so hard. Look how. You've grown.
Oh, it's nothing really. You and Mom took me in. I should help out. Around the house?
Look, you're sweating. Come, let me help you with it. Wipe it off.
No need, Dad. Dad, I can do it myself.
You've always said you want to repay us. This is how you're repaying me? I gave you a family. I'm the one you should be repaying. Ha ha ha.
Mommy! 15 years ago, despite Mom's resistance, my family sold me here. I didn't know then. That coming here would be the start of my nightmare.
She's not a freeloader. She's my baby girl. Let her go.
Come, I'll wipe it off.
What are you doing? Look at you, old pervert. We raised you, and here you are, seducing your adoptive father. Huh? Jasmine, you want him that bad?
No, Mom, it's not like that.
Stop lying. Jasmine, you must be crazy for a man. You have the nerve to do this kind of thing in my house. Don't blame me then.
Honey, you're right. This little tramp tried to seduce me. But heaven knows my true heart for you. Heaven knows it.
Get lost.
My hearing aid.
Lost daughter notice. Scott Groups, Mr. J. Scott. Lost daughter notice. Daughter was 4 when missing. Butterfly birthmark on shoulder. Wearing a copper lock. Hey, Victor! When we picked up this girl, she was 4, right?
I think so. Why are you asking? Come, come.
Could she be J. Scott's daughter?
What? Landing's richest billionaire?
Enough of that. Sit down. Her copper lock looks to be it. Hey, Victor, we should let Emily wear that copper lock and go try out her luck. If it turns out a success, we'll be loaded the rest of our lives.
Wow, that's a great plan. But what about her?
Easy peasy. We'll marry her off to that old Sam from my old village. That way, we can collect some cash too, so that we didn't raise her in vain.
You're right. Good plan. Good plan.
Move! Faster!
Mom, where are we?
Oh, you're here.
We're here!
You're here. Come in, come in. What a pretty girl. A proper lady your girl is.
Of course. Worth 25,000, right? And she's deaf. You can do whatever you want. Ha ha ha.
Good. Here. Take it, ha ha ha. Pretty, so good looking.
This is Uncle Sam! Say hello!
Hello, Uncle Sam.
Good girl.
Mom, I want to go home.
Let go! This is your home.
Go over there.
Bye, Sam. We're off now.
Bye-bye. It's my wedding night. Don't disturb. Come back here. Wifey. Ha-ha. My little wife. Come. We're married now. Come here. Let me put it on you. What? You're deaf, aren't you? I'll show you then.
Let go of me. Help. Let go. Let me go. Let go. Help.
Help.
Behave.
Behave. Your parents took my money. You're mine now. Stop struggling. Ha 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 ha.
No. Help. Let go of me.
Let go of her.
Who the hell are you? Huh? Oh. You're her lover boy? I'm telling you. I bought her from her parents with 25,000. Don't poke your nose here.
25,000? You're really short-sighted.
What are you doing? I'll call the cops.
There are 70,000 in here. Harass her again, and I'll beat you. Let's go.
Are you Mr. Scott? I saw your notice. In the newspaper. I'm here to meet you.
Evan, I'm so scared.
Jasmine, you're my girlfriend. I'll protect you. Don't worry about your hearing aid. I've ordered a new one for you. Rest now. I'll take care of the rest.
Evan, that girl, Jasmine, is so naive. After you save her tonight, she must be crazy about you. But you were too early, stopping that old guy from getting her...
Mr. Johnson, how's the fundraising going?
Mr. Hall, it's not that the investors don't want to do business with you. The truth is, your Uncle Brian is too powerful. He's mad with you, so nobody dares invest in you.
Brian, it's him again. Aren't those guys into the innocent type? How about this? Welcoming gift.
Great. You've got some nerve. I just got news that the Scott family's holding a party tomorrow. Great timing for you.
Okay, I'll take her with me tomorrow.
Evan, look at you. Offering your innocent girlfriend to those old pervs.
If not her, should I offer you?
If it's your Uncle Brian, then I'm more than willing.
Bitch, you're spending my money and thinking of another man? I don't want to hear that name. Escape your mouth again. I'm the one paying you. Understand?
Evan, don't be mad. I was just joking. Besides, your uncle. Brian Hall is not the only big shot in town. The Scott family holds a lot of power, too.
That's right. The one enterprise that can't go against Hall Group now. Is Scott Group. Jay Scott's throwing a party to celebrate his lost daughters. Return tomorrow. Lots of business elites. We'll be there inst. I must make good use of this opportunity.
I'm not only seeing much of Brian Hall from now, I'm marrying him too. Because I'm becoming Jay Scott's daughter in place of Jasmine. Evan, with how you treat me now, one day, I'll make you kneel and beg me.
Jasmine, you can stay here for now. Come with me to the party tomorrow, okay? It's very important for me. Now, go to sleep.
You're sure about it? You're such a loving boyfriend. To my sister,
I treat her well, so she can repay me later. Using her to please those guys is how I can defeat Brian.
Starting tomorrow, the Scott family's money and clout and a father's love will all be mine. While you will descend into hell, never to return.
Mr. Hall,
How good's the info?
Mrs. Scott's been missing for so long. We could only get an artist to construct a photo of her now. We found someone with a birthmark, just like Miss Scott's. Her name's Jasmine Lake. She looks just like the girl in the photo. Here, this is the photo. But she's deaf? Not like Ms. Scott.
You jinx! You're dragging us down. Why weren't you taken by that fire? Get out of the house. We don't need a jinx like you.
Mom, I'll join you soon. It was so dangerous just now. Where do you live? Why aren't you talking? If your family doesn't want you, you can come home with me.
Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall, are you listening?
Do you have any photo of Jasmine Lake at 8?
There's a group photo, but it's kind of blurry.
Could she really be that little girl?
Hello. Okay, got it. Mr. Hall, Mrs. Scott found his daughter. She's not Jasmine Lake, but her adoptive sister with no blood relation, Emily Lake.
That's interesting. Let's go. We'll join the party.
I'm just here as your date, right?
Yeah, trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my party to celebrate my daughter's return. Standing next to me is my beloved long-lost daughter, Emily.
We got separated due to an accident. When I was a little kid. Finally, I'm back.
Congratulations, Mr. Scott. You found your daughter at last.
Lauren, I found our girl. You can rest in peace now. Emily, do you still remember? Lauren is your mom's name.
I do. I miss her so much.
I heard the girl grew up in a slum. She's a real-life example of what they say. A duckling turning into a swan.
I heard the servants say, this Emily has a butterfly birthmark on her, and some sort of lock. She ran over to see Mr. Scott. Once he saw her, he took her in right away. Happy tears and all.
Is it too late for me to get a butterfly tattoo sticker? Ha ha.
You're hurting me.
Emily is Jay Scott's daughter? Why didn't you tell me?
I just found out myself. 18 years ago, when they took me in, Emily was already there. Mom told stories about her birth all the time. How can she be Jay Scott's lost daughter?
Hey, you and Emily grew up together. Ask her to put in a word for me. Let's go. Go? Mr. Scott. Hello. I'm Emily's sister's boyfriend.
You're Jasmine.
Dad? That's her. She called me unwanted trash. All the time. and she hit me too. I'm scared. You're the one?
How can you be so vile at such a young age? From today on, Emily will be Miss Scott, my only daughter. Let's see who dares or to bully her now.
It's not like that.
Let go of me.
We don't want a jinx, like you and the family.
Dad, I want a piece of cake. Can you get it for me?
Mr. Scott,
I never did any of that. Why did you make things up?
Why? You're denying it now?
So she's a bully who's also a chicken. Ms. Emily, I'll help you teach you a lesson. You're running nowhere. You're lucky to have a lesson from Ms. Scott.
Jasmine, I know you're mad at me. Are you worried no one will help you around the house? Now that I found my dad? But I really need to reunite with my dad. Dad, don't be mad at her. She didn't mean it.
Jasmine Lake, take a good look at where you are. How dare you?
Mr. Scott? Have we met before?
Oh, Dad, I'm feeling dizzy from that push. Can you help me take a seat over there?
Sure.
Steve, what's wrong with you? Can't even make a good impression?
Evan, I think I met Mr. Scott before.
Jay Scott only has one daughter. What are you playing at?
Did that wine splash do something to her brain, she thinks? Anyone can be Mr. Scott's daughter? She's deaf too. I think, even if you wanna be their servant, they won't want you.
I was having flashbacks just now. I think I saw him when I was a kid.
Mr. Johnson is here.
Jasmine, you know. How important this party is for me. Mr. Johnson is my key client. He heard good things about you. Socialize with him. A bit later, okay?
But?
I gave $70,000 to that old guy to save you. Help me this once.
Hello, Mr. Johnson. I'm Jasmine Lake.
Oh my, Mr. Hall. Wow. This deaf girl is even better. In person? Just turned 22?
Yep.
Evan, I can't hear anything. Where's my hearing aid? Where is it?
Go with him.
Evan.
The birthmark?
Mr. Johnson, enjoy. But about what I want.
You gave me such a hefty gift. Of course, I'm returning the favor. Everyone, this painting is Elvis Watson's last masterpiece. It's my gift from Mr. Hall.
Elvis Watson's painting, it must cost a fortune. This last masterpiece by him has been missing for 300 years. Turns out Mr. Johnson has it.
I heard Mr. Chandler's coming. He's a big enthusiast about painting. Been looking for this piece. Looks like Mr. Johnson's helping. Mr. Hall win over Mr. Chandler.
Come here. Come.
Mr. Johnson, is this a painting appreciation club?
Mr. Scott, congratulations on finding your daughter. Well, I'm just bringing a little gift from Mr. Hall. Since you're interested?
Why don't you give your opinion on the piece?
You're Emily's sister. What do you think of this painting? Alice, what do you think of this ancient painting?
It's a fake? It still smells of fresh ink.
It's a fake. It still smells of fresh ink.
Nonsense. I spent a fortune on it. How can it be a fake?
Isn't this painting very important to you?
It'll be my gift. Say you're wrong.
Girl, has your nose always been this sharp?
I can't hear you. Can you write it down?
Forget it. Never mind.
Dad, let's head home now.
Don't tell Mr. Chandler it's a fake.
But I'm not lying. It is a fake.
Who's giving me a fake painting?
She's clueless about paintings. Don't listen to her. Hello, Mr. Chandler. I'm Evan Hall.
Could not that be Elvis Watson's masterpiece? This painting cost hundreds of millions. It's a true, priceless treasure.
Sharp eyes, Mr. Chandler. This painting is the master's last piece. I am offering it as a gift to you.
Wow. But you just said it's a fake. Are you trying to fool me, Mr. Hall?
But Evan, it's really a fake painting. You can't lie to your partner.
You're no certified examiner. Deaf girl? How can you prove it?
Although the smell of ink on the piece is faint, I can smell what I think is counterfeit ink made from strong tea and vinegar. I can prove it.
You? What? Bitch? What have you done?
Elvis Watson's paintings. Don't get smeared with water. You didn't believe my nose, so I used this to prove my point.
Mr. Hall, you asked me all the way over here to see this fake painting? Or are you laughing at me for not being able to tell a fake?
No way, Mr. Chandler. How about this? I'll gift you a real painting soon. I'll make her apologize for what happened.
Mr. Hall, I know you want my investment. How about this? Ms. Lake knows so much about paintings. Let's ask her for a live demonstration of Mr. Watson's water lilies. The woman in the painting has her clothes almost but not quite off. Such a scene. For every item Ms. Lake takes off, I guarantee to add 10% to the investment. How does that sound?
Mr. Chandler, brilliant. We can all look forward to a striptease tonight. Ha 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 ha.
Take your clothes off one by one.
Evan, what do you mean?
Mr. Hall.
Grab her.
Evan, I'm your girlfriend. Why are you taking my clothes off in public?
Come back. If you run, I won't be able to sign the contract.
Look, the deaf girl's all teary, Mr. Johnson. Lucky you. Ha ha ha.
We all should thank Mr. Chandler. I could have never come up with this, right? Ha ha ha.
Okay, I'm adding another 10%. Strip.
I'll add 10% too.
Strip bare. Ha ha ha. Get her naked.
Count me in.
Me too.
Strip.
You must have had a hard life earlier. What do you want with her? I can help you.
After she's stripped, let's play with her some more. Let Mr. Chandler have his fun.
What are you doing?
What a bummer.
Did I say you can leave? Evan, how low can you stoop?
Here, eat it before my mom finds out.
You little trash. You're giving away my food?
You jinx. Your parents were gone because of you. Why weren't you taken by that fire?
I should have let you starve. You piece of trash. Who are you?
Brian, this is between us. Who are you to care?
Hall Group never uses this sort of filthy tactics. From today on, you're longer part of us. You heard me?
Dad, we've seen enough. Let's go home.
Wait, Emily. I want to ask her something.
I forgot to? Get rid of her birthmark. He's having doubts. Dad.
Emily? Are you okay? Call an ambulance.
I turned deaf after being hit by my adoptive dad, and I've always had that mark. He looks so familiar. But I can't remember anything when I was little. Don't touch me.
Evan.
Now that I have nothing to do with Hall Group, why should I? Listen to you.
What is this, Mr. Chandler? Are you on Evan's side?
Oh, that, Mr. Hall. Of course I'm on your side. I thought he was representing Hall Group. Now that he's not, I won't do any business with him anymore. Evan, give back the contract. Give it back.
I just bought him a random painting. Our ongoing deals won't be affected by this small incident, will they? Ha 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 ha.
Listen, Evan. As long as Hall Group's mine, in landing, no one dares disobey me.
You ingrate. Forgot how you begged me for help? And Jasmine Lake, you slut. Don't think. Your life's changed now. That you got his attention. Just wait and see.
You. What a brat.
Thank you. I'll be off now.
Wait!
Let me go. Let go. I have nowhere else to go anyway. Thank you.
Mr. Hall?
This is for me?
This is my private house. Very few know of this place. You'll be safe here.
Wait. Let's take care of your wound first.
Dad.
Emily, you're awake? Why did you suddenly pass out? The doctor said you're quite healthy.
Maybe. It was because of our reunion. I was too happy.
Emily, I want to ask you something. I remember you having a very sharp nose as a kid, just like Jasmine earlier.
Dad, don't you believe me?
Of course I do. I'm just curious, that's all. Don't take it to heart, okay?
I did have a sharp nose as a little kid, but I've stayed in the storehouse for too long. It's dark and moldy in there. Years passed, and I lost my keen nose.
I thought too much.
Dad, I understand your doubts. Get a paternity test. It's for the best.
Okay.
Dad, it's been a long day. You must be tired. I can wait here. I'll bring you the result when it's out.
I'm not tired. I'll stay here with you.
Okay then. Dad, you wait here then. I'll get you some water.
Is she doing this to make me leave so she can change the result?
Dad, my ankle hurts. Can you help me? Get the doctor?
Emily, are you trying to make me leave? So you'll have a chance to change the result.
Mr. Scott, the result's out. The result shows that you are father and daughter indeed.
I was smart to have stolen her hair. Dad, you got it wrong. I was just worried about you. If my return proves so much trouble for you, I'd rather not come back. I can just pray for you from afar. I've no idea why. Jasmine can take everything away from me. I was telling myself that I was adopted, that I was not worthy. But now, even you, my own father, tend to prefer Jasmine after seeing her too. Dad, am I that much worse?
No, you're not. It's my fault. I was a fool. I promise you, we won't mention her name from now. And she won't take a single step into my house. Okay? Oh, right. It's your birthday soon. I'll throw you the largest birthday party in Landing. Yeah? Lauren, our baby girl is back. She still loves birthday parties. I'll buy you a whole persimmon tree as your birthday gift.
Persimmon? Dad, I don't like persimmons.
How can that be? When you were little, you made a scene every birthday for a dried persimmon.
Dad, are you having doubts again?
No.
After I was taken away, I never had any dried persimmon since. That's why...
Just a dried persimmon. Forget about it, huh? My daughter will have the best of everything.
Right, Dad. Is Ryan Hall coming to the party?
Brian Hall.
Don't get it wet. Sorry. It's my fault. I bit you so hard.
I failed to protect you. Event got you into war mess. I was involved, yet I failed to protect you.
It's not your fault. Evan should be the one apologizing to me. I know who's good to me.
Actually, I stood up for you, not just because of Evan. Do you remember? Okay, I got it. I'll be right there.
Are you leaving now?
Give me your phone number. Contact me if you need. I gotta go now. And you can stay here. As long as you want it.
Mr. Hall? You haven't told me why you treat me so nicely.
Maybe seeing you Homeless. I feel sorry for you. You're just as piteous as me when I was despised by everyone.
I can't stay here for nothing.
Mr. Hall, I've heard that. You let Jasmine live in, right? Your house.
Yes.
You've never brought any woman back.
Don't you have anything else to say?
Mr. Scott will throw a birthday party for Amelia a few days later. It seems like an important event.
Daughter. It's not decided yet if she's his biological daughter.
I'm just out to throw the trash away. It should be fine. Why are you here?
Because of you, in Landing, I can't even keep a foothold. Wherever I go, I feel myself worthless.
You've done so many evil things. It serves you right.
Want to run away, huh? You ruined my life. You have to pay the price.
Lock him up! Don't let him out again to hurt anyone!
Got it.
Thank you. You saved me again.
Evan is now a psycho. I'm glad that you're not hurt. You made these dishes?
Yeah. That's the only thing I can do, to repay your kindness. I don't know what you like to eat, so I just made some random dishes. Have a bite then.
It's been so many years since I felt a moment of joy and sweetness. You were Evan's ex-girlfriend. Under the circumstances, do you still have feelings for him?
Yes.
Are you still obsessed with him?
No, I hate him. I want him to be ruined and never show up before me again.
In fact, he has acted in collusion with Emily a long time ago.
When he tried to humiliate me in front of so many people, I was completely disappointed. Sorry, Mr. Hall. He's your nephew? I shouldn't have said so. I'm sorry.
Although he's my nephew, we're different. And Evan has nothing to do with Hall Group now? Dig in. You made the meal. And I'll do the dishes.
Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall, let me do it.
It's not a big deal. Oh right, Jasmine. Were you born to be hearing impaired?
Not really. My adoptive father abused me a lot when I was little. Suddenly, I lost my hearing.
Why did he abuse you?
I don't know. He used to abuse me a lot. Would you like some tea?
Have I found the wrong person? She didn't lose her hearing for me. Are you hurt?
Not really. Thank you, Mr. Hall.
No biggie.
How about I call you Uncle, just like Evan?
Do I look old?
No, not really. You look... You're still young and charming?
Call me by my name. And I'll take the main bedroom. You can sleep in the guest room. Make yourself at home.
Will you live here too?
Yeah, I live here most of the time. So, it's quite safe. If you think it's inconvenient, I can move out.
No need. I don't mean to drive you out.
Okay, I see. Good night then.
He doesn't work extra recently. When I reported on the work, he even criticized me less. Oh, lucky me. Mr. Hall, the jewelry and dress are ready. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah, let's go.
Mr. Hall, I'm Emily. Jasmine, why are you here? I'm wondering why you haven't come back home recently. It turns out you're hiding here.
Home? You sold me for money, didn't you? That's not my home.
Anyway, I'm so different from you now. All the things I have and used are the best. You can never imagine how my life is.
What on earth do you want?
You have nowhere to go. So you're working as a nanny here? Or you're approaching Mr. Hall on purpose to seduce him?
We're innocent. Stop talking nonsense.
I don't care. If you work here, get out of this house now. You're fired.
Why?
Because I'm Brain's fiancé.
You're his fiancé?
In a few days, I'll have a birthday party. Perhaps our engagement will be announced there on the spot.
This is Brian's house. You can't drive me away. I want to hear it from him.
You don't even have the right to call his name. You're deaf. How dare you seduce Mr. Hall? You're unbelievable. Without this, you are nothing.
What have you done?
Oh, hi, Mr. Hall. You're home.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to invite you to come to my birthday party.
Your birthday party? I haven't recognized you're the daughter of the Scott family.
What do you mean?
Literally meaning, you know it better than me.
My father and I have done a DNA test. I am his biological daughter. If you don't know it well, then don't talk nonsense.
If you don't get out, you'll be kicked out for trespassing on my private property.
Because I am Brian's fiancé. 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 Fiancé.
Thank you. How did you know she was here?
Why didn't you call me when you were in trouble?
We'd better keep some distance from each other. After all, you have a fiancé.
Is it because of Evan?
No, he has nothing to do with it. You let me stay here. I really appreciate it. I'd like to get out.
Are you moving out?
Not really. I left something in the house of the Lake family. I'll go get it.
I'll drive you there.
Don't bother.
What have I done wrong? Forget it. I gotta follow her. In case they'll mess with her again.
What a smart choice we've made. To let Emily take Jasmine's place. We finally live a rich life.
You know what? It's more than that. Our Justin can take advantage of it to live a good life for the rest of his life. Who is it? Oh, Jasmine. Why are you back? Do you miss me?
I come back for my necklace?
I raised you and bought you everything. Get out, or Sam will come to ask for his money back. Get out. Hey, you.
Where's my necklace?
Hey, what necklace? You can't find your necklace, but now you ask us for it?
So ridiculous. Get out of here now. Your necklace is not here. You bitch, you dare to fight me back, huh? I'll beat you.
What do you want to do?
You're Jasmine's lover, right? Listen up. Don't you dare play the devil. I've called the police.
Let's wait and see. Hey!
Hold on. Hey!
What are you doing?
Tell me, where is my necklace?
Fine. Emily likes your necklace, so she has taken it away.
That's left by my mother. She can't steal it.
Do you need my help?
Emily will have a birthday party in a few days. Can you take me there? I'd like to. Get my necklace back. This dress must be expensive. As soon as the party's over, I'll return it to you.
Alas, don't be a stranger. Mr. Hall has asked someone to prepare the dress for you according to your size.
Something has come up. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, I'll take care of Ms. Lake.
Come on, have a seat, please. Ryan, today, I'd like to be honest with you. Emily is my only daughter, and Scott Group is a big company. To be honest, I'm afraid she doesn't know how to run a business.
What do you need?
I'd like you and Emily to get engaged. That's what I figured. If I'm gone, the Scott family and the whole Scott family will all be yours. In landing, you'll be the most powerful one. What do you think?
Mr. Scott, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Mr. Hall, do you think Emily doesn't deserve you?
Of course not. Your daughter is so excellent a woman. But I have a crush on someone else. Moreover, are you sure Emily is your daughter?
Mr. Hall, what do you mean by that?
Hello. I'm busy now. Can't you find someone else?
If you have something urgent, go ahead with your business first. Mr. Hall is upstairs anyway.
Then Miss Lake, please wait for me here. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
It's okay, go ahead.
Humph. Aren't you the impostor? Haven't you got the notification? Jasmine and dogs are not allowed to attend this party.
I come here for Emily. Where's she?
It's her birthday today? You don't even have an invitation. Why does she have to see you? You're not thinking about taking her place, are you?
Out of my way. I don't want to waste my time on you.
What are you doing here? My dad especially holds this birthday party. For me. All the guests here are famous businessmen in Landing. If you make a scene here, I don't mind kicking you out.
Are you sure you want to do this? That is my necklace.
What do you want? I'm warning you. Don't you dare talk nonsense to my dad. He has promised me you won't show up before our Scott family.
I don't care. I just want to get back what belongs to me.
Guards, Jasmine is stealing my necklace. Who let this thief come to my birthday party? Kick her out.
You thief! How dare you steal things here? You're humiliating us.
Wow, your mom has got you so beautiful a necklace. I'll take you to buy your favorite cupcakes, okay?
Yeah!
Oh, my sweet girl.
I remember it. I remember. I am Mr. Scott's daughter.
Take her away.
Gee, stop talking nonsense here, or trying to take Emily's place. Get out of here now.
I'm not lying. She's wearing my necklace. I am Mr. Scott's daughter. It's her who has taken my place.
Oh my, Jasmine, look. Your mom almost has a heart attack due to you. I know you're jealous of Emily, and you want us to help you take Emily's place in the Scotts. But we can't do anything against our conscience.
Right. Okay, you've always messed with Emily, and now you're a grown-up. You should be sensible enough. If you keep making a scene here, your father and I won't see you as our daughter. Exactly.
Jasmine is so malicious. We have to stay away from her, or she will set us up.
You're right. Luckily the Lakes are sensible. Emily is so kind. She deserves her status.
No, it's not like that.
Get out of here now. Don't cause a scene here anymore.
Get lost.
Stop. Mrs. Lake, what are you doing here?
Dad, please don't be mad at my sister. She's just so envious of me that she tries to take my place.
You hit Emily, and you even try to take her place?
Mr. Scott, it's all our fault.
Mom, please get up. You've all been nice to me. Jasmine was confused. I won't take it to heart. Dad, I'm really fine. Please don't be angry.
Emily, what happened?
Dad. This bruise?
Stop.
Dad, I'm fine. Jasmine didn't mean to hurt me, and I can dress it myself. It'll be fine in a day or two.
Jasmine is so evil. She can't be my daughter. Emily suffered so much. I have to make it up to her. Look at your good daughter. She's so malicious a person.
Mr. Scott, I don't know why you're biased against me, but I think you have the right to know the truth. She's wearing my necklace. That's to say, I'm your daughter.
You two, come to my study.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
Dad, you're not suspicious of me, right?
Of course not. I just want her to correct her mistake.
Mr. Scott, I know first impressions matter. But please believe me, I'm not lying. I'm the owner of the necklace and your daughter.
You claim you're my daughter. Do you know what this is? You don't know it, right? When Emily was little, do you remember? This is
a flower. I planted with you that year. I wanted to surprise Mom. I didn't take good care of it, so it withered. I cried a whole night for that. On the next day, you made it a dried flower.
How did you?
Why did you tell the story I told you before? That's the sweetest memory between me and my parents. Since we were little, you've been stealing my things. Now you want to steal my dad?
Who is the thief on Earth? He's my father. If you told me the story, why didn't you answer just now? 'Cause you don't know it or what?
Dad, it's not like that. I know it, but she said it first.
You've kept my necklace for too long. Give it back to me. My mother left it to me.
Let's wait and see.
She does look like Lauren. Is she?
Dad, do you forget? We've done a DNA test. I am your biological daughter. Dad, think about it. The report tells the truth, not her. Unreasonable words.
How is it possible?
Jasmine, the DNA test report has shown we're father and daughter. You're just jealous of me, being rich, and try to take my place.
Although you know lots of experiences of me and my daughter, the report won't lie.
How can you be sure it's not fake?
Since you're unconvinced, then you can stay here. I'll find out the truth, and you'll have nothing to say.
Dad.
It didn't go smoothly? Emily is well prepared. It won't be easy. But I believe you. Whether you're Alice or not, I'll protect you. In landing, no one dares to mess with you. Well, do you remember? When we were little,
Jasmine, my dad, finally allows you to live here. Now you are happy?
Miss Lake, please follow me. You can stay here for a while. The guest room is not ready. Don't touch anything. If you break anything, you won't be able to pay it back. Ms. Emily.
Lily, the room next to you. My bedroom is being cleaned. Will Jasmine live in that room?
Well,
I don't like noise around me. Prepare another room for her?
It's arranged by Mr. Scott. I can't change it. Miss Emily.
It feels so familiar to me.
Mom and Dad, I can see you every day.
It looks exactly as it was before.
I can't even get inside. How can she... Even though you're Mr. Scott's biological daughter, so what? I'll drive you away anyway. Dad, look. She's stealing my things.
Jasmine, I allow you to stay, not for you to steal things here.
It's not like that. I only want to have a look at the room I used to live in. Look, here are my drawings.
Jasmine, how can you become like this? Why do you always lie? Dad, I wanted to have a look at my former room. When I took the keys from the pot, some dirt fell on the ground, so I asked Lily to clean it up. When I came back, I saw Jasmine stealing my stuff.
No, I found the key myself and came in. I just want to have a look at the room I used to live in.
Stop lying. Then how about the necklace? I know it. You know you're not my father's biological daughter. So you want to steal something and run away?
Exactly, Mr. Scott. You have to be careful. When I led her to the living room, she acted like a thief and wanted to take everything as hers.
You, Emily has been speaking for you, but you're still lying. You're so malicious, and you claim you're my daughter? Get out of this room now. Don't stain my daughter's room. Lock the room. Prepare her a small room. She's not allowed to come here again.
Oh, your face is swollen. Does it hurt? If you feel hurt, get lost. Or you'll suffer more.
Have a piece of cake. Come on, drink the milk.
Thank you, Dad.
It's fine. Dad is just being tricked by Emily, so he treats me badly. As long as he knows the truth, we can be close again.
Emily, I have got some work to do. If you need anything, feel free to call me.
You're too cheap to sit here.
Emily, don't go that far.
Since you refuse to leave, there'll be a consequence. Dad, help! Ouch. Ouch. Dad.
Emily! Out of my way. Emily! Are you alright? Emily!
Dad. She didn't push me down. I fell down the stairs by accident.
Why it's you again? Why do you always try to hurt her? You're so malicious.
Ouch!
Ms. Emily has asked me to tell you not to think about. What's not yours? Humph.
Dad, what does it take for you to believe me?
What's going on? Who beat you so hard?
No more questions. Wait, I live on the first floor.
First floor.
Ouch.
Don't move.
Why are you so nice to me?
I like you. I want to protect you. And I am happy to do so.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I need to go out for a while. Mr. Scott, may I have a word?
Mr. Hall, I did ask you to help me find my long-lost daughter, but that doesn't mean you can get involved in my business. I still have the final say. In the Scott family...
Even if she is not your daughter, I will still protect her. I have my reasons.
Are you going against me?
Of course not. Jasmine, maybe? My childhood savior? So, until we investigate thoroughly, I will protect her well.
When did Jasmine become Brian's savior?
Miss Scott, the Lakes are here to see you.
I'll be there right away.
It's such a big house. How much is it worth?
Emily is really capable. When J. Scott gets old, this will all belong to our Justin.
That's right.
Dad, Mom, I told you not to show up. In front of Jay. What if it's exposed?
Emily, we really have no choice. We have been a little short of money recently.
Didn't I just transfer $7,000 to you last week? Forget it. I'll transfer another $15,000 to you. After all, you are my real family.
That's our good daughter.
You two should leave. You shameless ones. Once I'm done with Jasmine, I'll deal with you. Evan? Why are you like this?
I just escaped from Brian and cannot appear in public now. Transfer some money to me and arrange a place for me to live.
The Wheel of Fortune really turns. I used to be your mistress, but now you are the one begging me.
I know all about the Scott family. You guys are really bold, playing the personating game.
I don't know what you're saying.
That bitch Jasmine ruined me. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. If you help me, Jasmine will never show up in front of Jay again.
Alright, I'll help you. By the way, did Brian have a savior when he was a kid?
He was taken in by a girl. But her parents kicked him out. Thanks.
Jasmine, I'm going to take both Jay and Brian from you.
I'm sorry. I didn't protect you well.
You've already helped me a lot.
I'm not leaving tonight. I'll stay here.
Is this the right time? I'm not ready yet.
Ready for what? I have something to discuss with Mr. Scott tonight. So he asked me to stay in the guest room for the night.
Oh. Are you going to talk about Emily and me? I really am Mr. Scott's daughter. Emily took my mom's belongings just to impersonate me? Do you believe me?
I believe you. However, Mr. Scott is more convinced that Emily is Alice. I will send someone to find conclusive evidence. You just focus on recovering. Also, do you truly not recall anything from your childhood? There was a little boy who...
Mr. Hall, there's something outside for you.
You can go take care of your business. A little boy? Is Mr. Hall the poor boy I brought home when I was 8?
Mr. Hall, this way, please.
This is not Mr. Scott's room.
Mr. Hall, I need to see you.
Ms. Lake, please have some self-respect. What do you want?
Mr. Hall, I have always liked you. I am Jay Scott's daughter and will be a perfect match. Besides, tonight, I belong only to you. I just knew that no man could resist beauty.
You like me? Are you worthy?
What are you here for?
Mr. Scott, it seems we've never had a private conversation before.
What do we have to talk about? Are we going to discuss how you bully Emily?
Why don't you believe me for once? I'm really Alice. Fine, then I'll repeat every memory we have together.
Get out. You dirty thing. I won't allow you to touch Alice's things. If it weren't for Emily, I wouldn't have tolerated you, a poor relative who took advantage of me for so long. You really don't know your own place.
Dirty thing? Okay, then I won't be here to bother you.
You don't think I can forgive you just because of this? You're so scheming at such a young age.
Mr. Hall, wait. Have you forgotten what happened? When we were little? I know you've been looking for me. Actually, I just confirmed this recently. You were skinny and small. Back then, it's hard to believe. You look like this now. I brought you home at that time. Do you remember? That's all Evan said. Brian should believe it, right?
Is it really you?
I heard you've been looking for me. If you want to repay me, help me get rid of Jasmine.
My dad doesn't recognize me. Now you're going to side with Amelia against me too?
What about the ring you once wore?
After all this time, I must have lost it.
Emily, you're even more shameless than I imagined. That girl never wore a ring?
Then I have to use my trump card? Hey, you finally realized that you are not welcome here. And plan to leave? Come on. Help my sister pack up her things.
I've already decided not to acknowledge this relationship. Why are you forcing me like this?
Are you teaching me what to do? I'm the true heiress, so stop being so sarcastic here. Throw all her stuff out.
So unlucky!
Let go of me.
How is that possible? Get out.
Where are you going?
It's none of your business.
Things haven't been investigated. And you want to run away?
I'm sorry, I won't recognize this relationship. As you wish. I won't show up again.
Jasmine, do you have any misunderstandings about me?
Misunderstanding? Don't play dumb. I just saw you discussing with Emily how to get rid of me.
Just now, that was a misunderstanding. Emily wanted to impersonate the savior I was looking for. But now I know that girl from back then was you.
You were talking with her about this?
Yes. But as soon as I pressured her, she slipped up. You seem to have forgotten what happened back then.
I haven't forgotten. I just remembered later. Besides, I didn't know. You were looking for me. You were all dirty, holding a photo of the deceased. Completely different from now.
Only you not know those details. Also, the engagement that Emily mentioned is just her imagination. I will not marry her. What engagement? Why bring this up suddenly? Even if she really is Alice, the person I want to marry is still you. Don't you understand? Jasmine, I like you. You like me too, don't you? Don't be afraid. No one can take away what belongs to you. I'll always be by your side.
Dad, do you think Brian will ever come?
Yes. My daughter is so outstanding. Brian definitely won't refuse you.
Mr. Hall, it was my fault before for always bothering you. Let this drink be my apology to you.
Emily has realized her mistake. Mr. Hall, just drink this glass of wine. Consider it a favor for me.
I don't believe you can. Handle the drugged wine?
What kind of scheme is Emily trying to pull again? Mr. Scott, about our project collaboration.
I don't think it's appropriate to discuss that today.
Mr. Scott, please excuse me for a moment.
Dad, I think he's a bit uncomfortable. I'll go check on him.
I feel so hot.
You feel hot? Let me help you.
You drugged me?
I don't know what you're saying. I only know that right now. I'm the only one who can help you.
Get lost. You have no right to touch me.
Damn it.
Mr. Hall, what's wrong? What's taking you so long? Mr. Hall, if you don't say anything, I'm coming in. Mr. Hall? What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? You're so hot. You have a fever? I'll take you to the hospital.
I think I've been drugged.
Drugged? What should we do?
Will you be my girlfriend?
Where did Brian go? I was so close.
Jasmine? Why is it her again?
Jasmine? So Brian was with her yesterday? After all my hard work, I ended up helping her?
Emily, where are you going?
You really are here? You shameless bitch. How dare you stand in my way of becoming Mrs. Hall?
Am I the one who's shameless? It's not enough to be Alice, and you even want to impersonate Mr. Hall's savior.
Why do you think? You're Mr. Hall's girlfriend. It's because I drugged him. That you had the opportunity to take advantage of the situation.
So it was you who drugged him. Yesterday. You are not welcome here.
You... Just wait. Get rid of Jasmine right now.
Emily hasn't left yet? Why are you here?
Jasmine! I'm so sorry.
Jasmine, let's talk inside.
No need to go inside. Just say what you want to say.
Jasmine! We have finally realized it. We were such assholes to let you marry Sam before. Jasmine, can you forgive me?
Consider the $25,000 in engagement gifts as repayment for raising me. Don't come to me again?
Wait. Jasmine, just let us make amends. I know. It was wrong for Emily to take your place as the Scott family's daughter. We can help you with this.
Yes, we can help you.
Really?
Really. I'll have Emily bring your necklace and token, and we'll see Mr. Scott together. I'm Emily's real mother. If I explain it to him, he'll definitely believe me.
But Emily won't agree to it.
We're here to about real parents, right? Even if she doesn't agree, Mr. Scott will believe us.
That's true?
Not only that, we've already tricked her into the cafe at the door.
Yeah, it's not far from here.
Come on. Let's go.
Okay. I'll trust you one more time.
Jasmine, really, we both feel especially guilty about this. Don't worry. We'll take care of it. Absolutely. Once I get there, I'll make sure to explain everything to Mr. Scott.
After all, we are family.
That's right.
Mr. Hall, what's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go.
You are back.
Dad, you have no idea how outrageous Jasmine was just now. I saw her storming out. I wanted to ask her to come back. But she said she looks down on the Scott family, doesn't care about being related, and that she won't come back.
She's really gone too far. Well, the Scott family doesn't need a fake to pretend to be my daughter anyway.
Dad, I am your real daughter. Let's not get upset over her. Have some water. Don't be angry.
Hello. I got her. Don't worry. I'll take her there now. She won't escape this time. Come on. Get out of the car. Get out. Jasmine, I didn't expect you to end up in my hands. Why? Want to talk? Okay. Then I'll listen to your last words.
Evan, how did you escape?
I have my own way. I've been in landing for so many years. Do you really think I'm a fool?
Evan, if you let me go now, things can still be reversed. You can still turn back.
Turn back? How? I'm a wanted criminal now. As long as I show up in landing, I will get arrested. All of this is because of you. You brought this upon yourself.
Why blame me? You want to beat me, not just to vent your anger, right?
Someone wants to get rid of you. And I was also looking for you. We just got what we needed.
It's the lakes, right?
Wow. You are pretty smart.
You and Emily used her parents to trick me out. You are accomplices.
I didn't realize that you were pretty before. You didn't let me touch you before. But now that you are about to suffer, you should let me have some fun.
Don't touch me.
Bitch, you bit me. Damn it, I'll beat you now.
Evan, I'm Brian's girlfriend now. If you hurt me, he won't spare you.
Brian? It's Brian again. I'm outdone by him in everything I do.
Evan, you know that I am Jay Scott's real daughter. If you let me go, I promise that you can go back to your old life in landing.
Hello? Jasmine is in the warehouse.
Get rid of her quickly. Make it clean.
It's not your turn to teach me. Just play your part.
As long as I run out of the door.
Where are you going? Still want to run?
Jasmine?
Don't come over here. If you dare to come over, I will hurt her.
Okay. I won't go over there. Don't touch her.
Jasmine, it seems that you are important to Brian. Then guess whether he will save you?
Wow. Yes, Brian is very good. Only you are so cruel.
He can send his nephew to prison. What else can he do? Well, next, I will prove to you whether he will give you up for wealth and power. Brian, if you want to save Jasmine, you have to give me something in exchange. What do you want? Your shares in the Hall Group?
Okay. I'll give them to you. I'll give them all to you, as long as you let her go.
No. The Hall Group is your hard work. You can't?
It's okay, Jasmine. I worked hard to get all this. Just to find you. You deserve it.
Sign this contract. Brian, don't play tricks. Jasmine's life is in my hands. Hurry up.
I've signed it.
You two disgusting bastards. She's a girl I dumped. You're a man picking up what I threw away.
Watch out.
Evan, you lost again.
Brian, we are family. But why do you push me to this?
You don't deserve to be a Hall.
Aha. I don't deserve it. Okay, let me tell you. Brian, even if Jasmine returns to the Scott family now, it's still too late.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Because the Scott Group is going to change its name to Lake.
Useless. You really came to save her. You two are really a pitiful and loving couple. It's good. You two can be companions in the afterlife.
What did you do to Mr. Scott? Why did Evan say that the Scott Group will change to Lake?
After getting rid of you and Jay, the Scott Group will naturally belong to me alone. Do it.
Is that so?
Mr. Hall.
You don't really think? I come here alone, do you?
Jasmine, Evan left you, and you hook up with Brian. You're such a loose and fickle woman.
I have nothing to compare with you. Evan cheated on me with you. Now you even tried to step between Brian and me.
Losers, go get them.
Go catch them. As long as you fall into my hands, you won't beat the rap.
Bitch! How dare you sell me out? You all betrayed me. You all betrayed me.
Evan, from beginning to end, you've been selfish and looked down upon yourself. You used me and cheated on me with Emily. You are such a scumbag.
I've lost everything. I've lost everything. Go to hell.
Jasmine.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hall.
Jasmine, please hang in there.
Emily, what have you been up to recently? I haven't seen you for a few days.
Dad, I've got lots of work to do, and I want to relieve your stress.
Jasmine is still alive.
I have to double the dosage. Dad, please drink some water.
Thank you, sweetie.
Dad, what's wrong?
Something's wrong with the water.
Dad, what are you talking about?
It's plain water, but tastes sweet. That's because my daughter poured it for me. Emily, you're my only daughter. It's good to learn business early. You'll take over the Scott Group sooner or later.
Dad, I believe I can do that.
Oh my. You're finally awake. The doctor said you went through so much that you fainted. I was so worried about you.
Where's my phone? There's evidence that the Lake family said I was Alice.
Evidence?
It's not right for Emily to disguise herself as the daughter of the Scott family.
Jasmine, you're so smart.
But I didn't expect them to be so bold to hurt me. In the end, you had to save me.
You've done a great job there. It's them being too ruthless.
Is that so?
Yes. And it's my fault. I failed to protect you.
You've also done a great job. If it weren't for you, I couldn't have stayed so strong.
I will always be here for you. And we'll get back to you with what belongs to you.
Okay. Then let's go to see Mr. Scott with the recording. I'm much better now. Let's go.
Emily? Sadie?
Help! Help! Dad? Dad? Help! Is there anybody who can help me? Help!
Mr. Scott is sick. Let's go and see him.
Mike, what's going on? Why would Mr. Scott be unconscious all of a sudden?
Mr. Scott has been healthy, and we still need a further investigation.
Now Jay is unconscious. You can never turn the table. Jasmine.
Miss Emily, you don't. Seem worried about Mr. Scott. Is he your father?
Mr. Hall, what do you mean? My father is my only family. He's now in a coma? Of course I'm worried about him. But I have to stay strong now. Once I break down, there may be some evil person who wants to take advantage of our Scott family.
Oh, you're here. There's an emergency.
Jasmine, I gotta leave for a while.
It's okay. Go ahead. I want to be here with Dad. Mr. Scott.
I'll be back ASAP. Take care.
Don't touch my dad, you murderer.
What do you mean?
Mike, she's my sister, who disguised herself as me, trying to join the Scott family.
No wonder. You act so attentive to Mr. Scott. What's your real intention? Mr. Scott is currently in a coma, and it's a critical now. I'm not in the mood to play make-believe with you.
I'm not the only one in this game. Forget it. I don't want to argue with you. Why did Mr. Scott faint all of a sudden?
Stop acting. My dad took in-your-dot poison and then fainted. Poison? Back then, when I was at home, I saw you put some powder into his cup. When I saw it, you were so nervous. At that time, you told me it was a vitamin. Now it turns out that you poisoned him.
No, I didn't do that. Don't try to frame me.
Mike, you've seen this longevity lock before. You've also seen the DNA test results. You know I'm not lying to you. Mike, go catch her and ask if there's antidote.
Guards.
She's unreliable. I'm Alice.
Let me see what you can do now. Take her away. Don't let her make a scene here.
No worries about this matter. I'll figure it out.
Let me go.
Perhaps I should end you now. Then no one will know the truth. What are you doing here?
Well, we just want to see you. After all, you're our biological daughter.
Stop talking nonsense. Mr. Scott is my biological father. Your biological daughter is Jasmine.
Emily, watch your attitude. Bitch, now you're fearless, huh?
All right. You're Mr. Scott's daughter, since Mr. Scott is now in a coma. You must be the boss of Scott Group.
He's still alive, and Scott Group isn't mine.
Then don't waste any time. Ellie, your brother smashed another car yesterday. Well, can you talk? Transfer some money to us.
You care about? Nothing but money.
Bitch. You'd better. Transfer me some money. Do you forget how I beat your ass before?
These two old fools will ruin my life sooner or later. I gotta get rid of them ASAP.
If you don't give me money, I'll beat you.
If you dare beat me today, you can't even get a penny.
Hold on. Calm down. We're family. Let's have a talk about it. I have no money. Emily, since you refuse, give us money, then don't blame us for being too ruthless. Jasmine can't prove herself, but your father and I know the truth.
Well, you are. My daughter. And I am your father. Even though you try to act like a rich young lady, you're not. The old fool's biological daughter? If you don't want us to reveal the truth, you'd better give me money.
I have no money?
When will Mr. Scott let you take over his company? The minute you become the CEO, you'd better transfer the company to your brother. You can rely on him in the future.
Oh, really? You'd better stay alive first. To get money from me.
Let me out. You can't lock me up.
When you give me the antidote or confess your mistakes, I'll let you out.
How could it be? Why do I become a murderer all of a sudden? I don't even have a chance to call him Dad.
Out of my way! Jasmine, are you there?
Brian!
Give me the key.
I won't give it to you.
Jasmine, stay away from the door.
Mr. Hall, are you sure you want to interfere in the business of Scott Group?
I don't even condemn you for taking Jasmine away for no reason. But now you're trying to pick up the fight first.
Jasmine is on suspicion of intentionally poisoning Mr. Scott as his assistant. It's my duty to find out the truth.
You don't even have evidence. You can't lock me up. Even a 3-year-old kid knows there must be evidence to convict someone guilty.
You do have a sharp tongue.
Get out of the way. As an assistant, you can't afford to offend Hall Group. What are you gonna do next?
Since Emily wants to harm me, I won't show any mercy to her anymore. I pulled the hair off Mr. Scott's head just now. I'd like to do a DNA test.
Jasmine Lake, do you want to do a DNA test with J. Scott?
Yes.
Results will come out in 2 hours.
Thank you.
With the results, the truth will come out.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, once he's gone and you inherit his legacy, you have to transfer all the assets and properties to your brother on the spot. Only in this way can your mother and I be rest assured. But if you don't, there will be a consequence.
You're his sister. You should take good care of him, in case you marry into the wrong family in the future. Your brother will become your biggest support.
I'm sorry for what I said just now. We're family, indeed. Of course I should share everything I have with my brother. I'm just being so busy these days. How about this? You go back first. As soon as I'm done with my work, I'll transfer the money to you.
Good girl. Hurry up and give us the money. I can't bear to stay in this damn hospital any longer. Keep your word. Let's go.
Transfer the money quickly.
Go catch the lakes. I'd like to see them gone forever.
What's wrong?
Am I really an impostor? But what about my memories? And my birthmark? And my necklace?
Please calm down. Let's think about first. If there's anything wrong.
But the lakes did tell me. I was Alice Emily even. Took my necklace away.
But Emily did. A DNA test too.
She's not Alice. That means the results are fake. And mine may be fake too.
You do have a point. Emily may have bought the staff here.
She's such a cunning woman. If I didn't regain my childhood memories, maybe I would be tricked by her again.
Emily is greedy and ruthless. We can go to another hospital. I know someone there. The results won't be faked.
Brian. When I was little, Victor always abused me for no reason. As he hit me, he also said no one wanted me. It turns out I'm not abandoned. My dad lost me by accident.
You can go and tell Mr. Scott everything. He loves you. And he has been looking for you all these years.
But now, he's poisoned. Crap! It's Emily who poisoned him. He's now in danger.
You do love Alice so much. What a pity. I'm not her. In order to maintain my identity as your daughter, I have to increase the dosage. Don't worry. You won't feel much pain.
Stop! You're poisoning Mr. Scott again.
Oh, Jasmine. You're still alive? And dare to get in my way again.
You poisoned Mr. Scott, didn't you? Emily, aren't you satisfied with being the daughter of the Scott family? Why do you have to get rid of him?
This is just a nutrient, prescribed by the doctor. Stop making a scene here.
Oh, really? Then I'd like it to be tested.
How can I give such an important thing to you? Who has been trying to? Hurt my father?
You dare not give it to me, because you're the culprit. Give it to me for a test.
Stay out of it. Brian can't help you. In time every time.
It seems like critical evidence. I can't let Emily approach Mr. Scott again.
Dad, you're awake.
Gee! Emily, what took you so long? Quickly, untie the rope on me.
We don't know who took us here. I'm your biological mother. Whatever it takes, you have to save me.
Yes.
I'm the one behind this?
What nonsense are you talking? Untie the damn rope.
Come in. Except for Jasmine. Only you two know my real identity. To inherit Scott Group smoothly, I have to get rid of you. Dad. Mom. You'll understand me, right?
Emily! Emily! God!
Excuse me, I'd like to discharge Mr. Scott from the hospital. Can he be discharged and rest at home?
Okay, we've done everything. Let's wait until he wakes up.
Whether to discharge or not, as an outsider, you can't decide it.
Mike, it's unsafe for him to stay here. Think about it. If Mr. Scott gets worse, in the hospital, the real culprit will be happy to see this happen, and Emily is the culprit.
She's Mr. Scott's only child. The money will be hers anyway. She doesn't need to do that.
'Cause she's not Alice. I am.
I must be crazy to hear your nonsense. You're not welcome here.
I am Alice in the flesh. This is the evidence. This is the DNA test report for Mr. Scott and me. I did it in a standard clinic. But Emily's report shows.
She's also Mr. Scott's daughter? Did Mr. Scott lose his twin daughters that year?
No. Emily is from the Lake family indeed. And I was adopted by them. Mike. Whether you believe me or not, the hospital is unsafe indeed.
Fine. Let's discharge him now. But I'll keep an eye on you.
Then follow me, please.
Mr. Hall, you're right. When our men went there, Emily was ready to get rid of the lakes.
Bring them in.
Okay.
Please listen to me.
You're Jasmine's current boyfriend, right? I thought he was. A nice husband for her back then. Ha ha ha. Ouch.
You're not worthy to be my father-in-law. I saved you not out of kindness, but because you're useful.
Okay.
A few days later, I want you to admit, Emily is your biological daughter, or I don't mind getting rid of you for her. Lock them up.
Hey!
We.
Miss, where's the patient?
Someone has taken him out?
Already?
Yes.
The hospital is unsafe indeed. I'll ask someone to look for him.
Hurry up. With an unconscious patient, they can't go far. Did you take Mr. Scott away?
Yes. Jay is now in my hands. If you want him to be alive, you have to promise me one thing.
How can I be sure he's really with you? As long as you don't hurt him, I'll promise you anything.
Wow, what a good daughter you are. I'll send you an address later. Come here alone. Or, I'll beat him. Remember? To come here alone.
Fine, I promise. Brian, what's up?
Are you alright? Do you need any help?
Oh yeah, pretty smooth. Something has come up. I'll call you later, okay? Dad, I'm here to save you. Dad.
So stupid. In the end, you still fall into my hands. Why? Now you're sorry for her?
You really aren't my daughter.
You've humiliated and tortured her. Are you happy?
I have eyes but fail to see. I mistook you as my daughter. Please spare her. You can take your anger out on me. What are you doing?
Meet your daughter. And help.
Alice, wake up.
Go to hell. Scott Group still falls into my hands.
Jasmine. Jasmine, you're finally awake. This place is on fire. Leave this place.
It's too tight.
Silly. I've been so mean to you before. Why do you want to save me? Save yourself.
It's not your fault. It's Emily who tricked you. She had my necklace and a fake DNA test report. It's hard not to believe her.
But I was also there to take the DNA test. She pulled the hair off her head. How did she fake it?
She has faked so many things. Let's get out of here first. Dad!
I'm now too weak to run. Save yourself. You'll survive if you leave alone.
No way! Now that I'm Alice, I can't leave you alone. When I was little, to protect me, you were burned by fire.
Okay, let's get out together, and we will survive.
Does Jasmine keep something? A secret from me? How's the Scott family now? Have you found Emily?
I've heard they'll take Mr. Scott home to recuperate. Emily was last seen in the hospital as well.
Locate where Jasmine is now? Emily showed up in the hospital. There's something strange about it.
Let's go. Watch out.
Jasmine. Jasmine.
Mr. Scott.
Mr. Hall.
Please calm down. Even though you rush in, you can't save Jasmine.
But Jasmine is there.
You stay here. I'll go save her.
What about Jasmine?
I'll go save her. Jasmine. 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 Jasmine.
Will she be okay?
Let's send her to the hospital first.
Okay.
Mike, there must be someone to lead Scott Group. Here's the will that my father has made before. Scott Group will be left to Alice. After you sign it, you can announce that. I'm the chairwoman now.
But Jasmine has also claimed to be Alice. It's not decided yet. You don't have to rush it, right?
You saw my DNA test report. My dad is announced. I'm his daughter in public. You'd better sign it quickly. I can let you work continuously in Scott Group.
I'm still alive. You don't have a say here.
Dad, where have you been? I'm so worried about you. He's alive? Only if. I claim to be Alice. Can I be alive? Dad, you still care about me, right?
Stop acting here. You've changed our Scott family into a mess. And now you want to take my place?
Dad, you saw my DNA test report? And my necklace. I'm really your daughter. The Lakes has made me do all the evil things. Forgive me, okay? I beg you, please spare me.
I'm not stupid. You set the fire yourself. How can I forgive you?
Old fool. It seems that I can't fool you now. I should have injected you with the drug earlier.
You pretended to be my daughter. I've treated you nicely. But I didn't expect you to poison me for money. You're too heartless.
Before Mr. Scott has suspected. You poisoned his meals. He didn't call the police because there was no evidence. Now you've confessed your crimes.
You say I'm not Alice. I don't think you're Alice either. You can't have the things I can't get.
Why did you say that? Do you dare to do another Dan test? Do you dare to do another DNA test? Stop her. You don't dare to do it? Because you're not Alice.
Jasmine, why do you have to steal everything? From me, my boyfriend, and my family? Why do you steal my everything?
You're out of your mind. Emily, I just want to get back. What belongs to me? Where's my necklace?
Jay has known. You're his daughter, hasn't he? Why do you still want it?
My mother left it to me. Of course I want to get it back.
Fine. It's upstairs. Follow me. What's up at your own home? Are you still worried?
Mike, please take care of Mr. Scott. I'll be right back.
Jasmine, you've changed a lot.
Give it back to me.
See? When I took your hearing aid away before, you would only cry in a corner. But now, you dare to. Take it from me.
I just get back. What belongs to me? What belongs to you? It should be mine.
Go to hell.
Emily, you're hopeless. Mike, take her downstairs.
Okay.
I have to go find it myself.
The longevity lock finally goes back to its real owner. Jasmine, don't risk your life again. Just now, she almost pushed you down the stairs. It's too dangerous.
I'm fine now, and I knew. She wouldn't keep her nose clean.
And she will get a taste of her own medicine.
Stop acting innocent. You go back to the Scott family for money, don't you?
Actually, I've gone through so much before and thought about giving up. It's Brian and my mother who've been encouraging me. Mr. Scott,
Do you want to call me Mr. Scott all the time?
Dad.
Yes.
Sir Scott.
She can't run away. Mike, send someone to catch her.
Yes.
Since you're back, I'll throw you a welcome party, which will also be you and Brian's engagement party.
Ms. Emily and Mr. Hall get engaged today. Once their families unite by marriage, we don't even have a say about anything in Wood City.
More than that, it's also a welcome party for Alice. Mr. Scott really spoils Alice. He has even thrown a few welcome parties for Alice.
Dusk, isn't she the deaf who was dragged away from the party? You must have slept with someone powerful and let him take you here.
I am here by myself.
You? You even tried to take your sister's place. Perhaps today I should teach you a lesson for Ms. Emily. How about that? How dare you disobey me?
More than that, I'd like to propose a toast to you.
You bitch. How dare you throw the wine on me?
What's going on?
Mr. Hall, just now I wanted to teach this cheap woman who sneaked in a lesson for Ms. Emily. I didn't expect her to throw the wine on me. As Ms. Emily's fiancé, you have to teach her a lesson. You impostor, you'll suffer.
Feel wronged? You'll know who the imposter is later.
Isn't Mr. Hall going to get engaged with Emily today? Why does he seem so close to Jasmine?
What does he mean? I don't understand.
When Mr. Scott and Ms. Emily come, you won't be so arrogant.
Do you even know where you are? Stop acting attentive here.
Why? You also want to taste the wine?
You do have a sharp tongue. Do you really think you can be fearless with the help of Mr. Hall? Marriages of wealthy families count on similar family backgrounds. Only Emily, who has the support of the Scott family, can marry Mr. Hall, and Mr. Hall is just playing with your feelings.
What does it have to do with you? Out of my way.
You're so stubborn and so stupid. Let's see how long you can pretend.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I'd like to clarify things for you guys. A while ago, Emily tricked me and disguised herself as my daughter.
How is it possible?
My biological daughter.
Jasmine, go to hell. Jasmine, go to hell.
Back off. Seize her.
I am Alice. I should get engaged with Brian today. Let me go.
You're insane.
She has been driven crazy by her greed. When Jasmine lost her memories, Emily took this chance to steal Jasmine's necklace and take her place. She's not Alice at all.
No, the necklace is mine. It's Jasmine who tries to take my place. I am Alice. I have a DNA test report. Let me go.
You took my place to get socked group. You even poisoned my dad. There's no such a daughter like you.
You won't give up, will you? Simon, bring them here.
Why are you still alive? Is this the right way?
To talk to your father. Huh?
How can I know have such a ruthless daughter like you? Gee, not only did you poison Mr. Sock, but you also tried to harm us. Sorry, Mr. Scott. We didn't educate her well. Please don't get mad at us. Her father's teaching her a lesson.
Yes?
Jasmine, you finally lived a happy life. And I have. Missed you so much. Please come home often to see us.
I don't have a mother like you. You sold me to an old man, tricked me, and got me locked up. There's no mother who will do so evil things to her daughter.
We have evidence for what you've done, and you'll rot in jail. Take them away.
Mr. Scott! Jasmine!
Sorry about the farce just now. The party will start now. Alice is actually Jasmine. Today, I also have a big announcement to make. Mr. Halland, my daughter Alice is getting engaged today.
Dad.
Yes, my dear Alice.